Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're well. I'm just doing my checks as per. Make sure I am live where I need to be. It's saying yeah, there we go. Excellent. Get rid of that. So, hope you've all had a good week. Sorry about last week's evening crafty session. Time just ran away with me. I didn't get done what I needed to get done. Ready to go the weekend. So yeah, something had to give, and unfortunately it was my live. Me and Hayden sat up till 2 o'clock Friday morning, making my team gifts. You know, as you do. But there you go, the things we do. Right, so as you may have seen, I did go away the weekend. We had a fantastic weekend. Big thank you to everyone who attended. Thank you to Sarah Sayers of Kiss Creative. She organised the craft afternoon tea that we had at the Grand. That was lovely. So I did mention that on my socials that I would share the gifts and swaps that I got. So let's do that first. If you're watching on the replay and you're not interested in this bit, skip forward to the crafting. Right, let's switch cameras. All right, so at most events that are around Stampin' Up, we have swaps. You create so many of a project and you swap it with other people. I didn't actually do swaps. There was 102 people at the weekend, and there was no way I was going to get 100 swaps done. So I made the decision not to make any, rather than give some and not everyone. That was just personally my choice. But I did make a card for everybody that went to the afternoon tea. And we made these cards, and we did them in this colourway plus a blue and a purple, wasn't it, Hayden?
We did those two. We did another pink with
Oh yes, we did a pink and a blue.
Blueberry bushel.
Yeah. And they were very well received, I must say. So let's share with you quickly the gifts and swaps that I got. Lots of people are very generous, and even if you're not doing swaps, they like you to have one of theirs. This was off Sarah. She made us all a little summer gift pouch, summer retreat, summer adventures gift bag. And inside our little gift bag, I have had a look, but I haven't opened it properly, so I don't really know exactly what's in here. But lots of lovely goodies. We have some lip sweets because Sarah is Kiss Creative and she's Hugs and Kisses. So we've got some nice lip sweets there. I shall enjoy those. We have a pocket travel towel, always handy to have when you're away. Grapefruit Hydrate Anti-Dry Cracking Hand Cream. Very nice. Like that. We have a couple of little ice bags. Soak in water for 5 to 20 minutes until the ice pack is full. Do not air dry. Freeze for more than an hour for best results. Ah, how handy are those when you go away and you need an ice pack? Excellent. We have a fan that we will be making lots of use of, as it's supposed to warm back up again. Body wipes, full body no rinse shower wipe. Excellent. Can do with those in the weather recently. And she's given us a little pocket hug. Oh, here's a little pocket hug. Please keep it safe and close. Then it will be there beside you when you need it most. How lovely is that, this little Union Jack? Oh, thank you, Sarah. I'll pop those back in there. I may be eating those sweeties later. Then let's just move these out the way. Share those with you in a moment. Then I was gifted a beautiful candle with the Lily of the Valley Sweet that's been stamped on tissue paper and then melted onto the candle. That was off the lovely Cheryl. That'll be look nice up on the mantle. Laura Mackie made mini paper pumpkin boxes, and you open it as you would a paper pumpkin box, and it's even got the blue tissue paper in as the paper pumpkin does, and inside is a little mini Kit Kat. It's very cute. I've had to do very well holding off eating these before I shared. This one's off Becky, and it's a little box. Becky is a 3D queen. It's a lovely little triangular box, and inside is a little charm with a little pink cat. Because Becky's catnip crafting, I think it is, catnip creations. I think it's catnip crafting. That's gorgeous, and then that can just be tucked inside shut, and she's used the flocked papers for that. This one's from Silly Jilly Hunt on YouTube, and it's little sleeve with a stamped topper, and inside is a lovely little strawberry sweet. That's really cute. Another pocket hug. This was off Kate. A little heart from me to you, filled with lots of love and big hugs too. Love you lots. How cute is that? Oh. And this is off Fiona, and it's a little post-it note holder, which are always handy, and that's Fiona from Doris Designs, and she's used the coordinating paper and card and the butterfly punch. Love that, Fiona. Then this one is using, I can't remember the name of this, but cute. There's dogs and cats in it, isn't there? Can't remember. And then the Speciality Designer Series paper, and then we can open them. Hi Danielle, thanks for joining. We're just running through the gifts and swaps from the weekend. And I forget who this one's off. Oh, mini packet of love hearts. Beautiful. I can't remember who that one's off, and it doesn't say. Let's find out who that one's off. Oh, it's a bit. Is this off you, Danielle? Did you create this? It's a belly band, and then that just genius. See, I've been ever so good and not opened any of them. Love that. So cute. Oh, there we go. It's from Danielle. Thank you. Then we've got this one, and this is from Janice at Jazzle Dazzle Crafts. And I think this is another belly band that opens. Oops. Let's pull that. I don't know what's in here. I have no clue. It's a very snug fit. Ooh, we have some dairy milk, little mini dairy milk. Excellent. I shall have to hide that because I know somebody who would like to eat that. He's taking no notice of me whatsoever. Dairy milk. Oh, yes. That. Then I have this one. It's a lovely 4x4 card. There's Rose Treasure. Oh, bless. Lovely Rosie. Tells you a little bit about her. And she's used die cuts from the Fragrant Layers bundle. And is that Forever Fern DSP that you can swap out? And then she's used some of the flowers that she says you can colour if you wish to. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Is that the swirl embossing folder? Doesn't say. Okay. And who doesn't love a puckety? Lemon, ginger, and a touch of mahuka honey. Lovely. Thank you very much for that. I don't do square cards very often, and I really should do them more. This one's off Helen, the Cheerful Crafter. We've got some Haribo. Love Haribo. And then she's used the Artisan Design paper and coloured it in. And because it's like a sketch paper, it means when you colour it, you don't have to be perfect. You can do a quick colour, and if there's gaps, it looks better. And I believe, yeah, it's got a bit of a sparkle to it. She's used the Hydrangea Blue shimmer pen on that, and a cute little sentiment. Fabulous. And this one's from Kate. This is the same Kate that gave me the mini heart hug, and she's used the Birthday Flamingos birthday song stamp set, Wild Bunch stamp set for the Just a Note. But how fun is that? I haven't got this stamp set, and I think I really need it. I love that. Cheeky flamingos. This one's from Verity at inkybutterfly.com, and she's used the hot foiling for the butterflies and one of the masks just to add little touches of colour, and then she's kept it with the black and white on the background. Used a note card and envelope, which I love little note cards and envelopes. They're great as just a quick hello to send people, or a quick thank you. Yeah, love that. And then finally, but by no means least, is this creation of Emma Goddard, Coastal Crafter, my upline. And I don't know what suite or bundle this is out of. It's a C1. I haven't got it. It's rather naughty of me not to know. And she's made a belly band, and then she's stamped the background, and then this is a bookmark that she's laser cut. Just put it on a piece of white, you'll be able to see better. And we've got a seashell. It's not a starfish, is it? It's a sea star, I've been informed. Some waves and some like sea life plants. But how cute is that? I love that. That will stay on there. It probably won't get used as a bookmark, but it'll stay on there looking pretty. Oh, gorgeous. So yeah, I was really lucky. Received gorgeous swaps and gifts from fellow teamies and demonstrators. I will give you a quick sneak peek of some products that are coming up, because we've got to play and do some make and takes. So we use note cards, and this was a stamp set that's another circle one that's got lots of different sayings and then different coordinating images, and we just stamped on the background to give some dimension and popped it up with a little bow. That's that one. Then there's a new leaf bundle coming out, and we had a gorgeous presentation by fellow team member Eloise, and she did a marvellous job with this bundle. So I love that. I love leaves. I love the colours on that. Then we have a Christmas hat on its way. I got this. I was lucky enough to get this stamp set at the weekend, and that's just simple card stamping and infill stamping, 2 different colours, bit of ribbon. That's that one, and then the final one using bits of DSP from an upcoming suite that's Christmas Mice. Really cute. And that's another simple stamped one again. Using basic beige. I need to use basic beige a lot more. Beautiful neutral colour that I don't use enough. Right, let's do some crafting. I'll have a swig of my tea. Right, so we're still using the Summer Happiness bundle. And I thought we'd bring in a few other products, and I've brought in some paper from the Extraordinary Life suite, which is one of my favourite papers. And I've also brought in, I don't know whether I'll use it, the Be My Valentine bundle. I just thought the images are done in a very similar way, so that might go together well, but we shall see. So as per, we will start off with one of our card sketches, and we have this one today. So we've got our card base, or our first layer, depending if you like to add a layer. Then we've got a different piece of DSP or cardstock, 3 strips of cardstock or DSP, and then our focal point and our sentiment. So I'm going to start with first layer of basic white, which is 10 by 14.4, and I'm going to use a piece of this DSP on the front. Now I am going to go by the sizes on the back, and it is 9 by 6 centimeters. So let's cut a piece of that. So how's everybody's weekend been? Mine was amazing. Had a lovely time. I am going to move that slightly so that I haven't got such a big white piece at the bottom. There we go. It'll look better to my eye. Not saying my eye's the best, but I think that'll be better. Excellent. And then we want some strips of cardstock that are, see, 0.5 centimetre by 8 centimetres. So let's grab, what colour should we, because I'm going to be using the washi tape to cut bits from. So I want the colours that are in this that tie in. So we could do Lost Lagoon, that'll tie. Let's find a piece. Now the colours don't match exactly, but they'll go. Lost Lagoon, we'll go for Strawberry Slush. I mean, the colours in the paper are Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Daffodil Delight. Whereas this is Lost Lagoon, Strawberry Slush, Crushed Curry, and Petal Pink. Do we go Petal Pink or Crushed Curry? Let's have a look what Crushed Curry. I think those would look nice together. So let's put our strips of this, which is 1/2 centimetre by 8. And you will find lots of our cards colours are tonal so that you can mix and match them. You don't have to use the exact colour. It's like Calypso Coral, Crisp Cantaloupe and Petal Pink are all very tonal and work well together. Get away with mixing any of those. And our final one. There we go. Have those. And we'll go green, yellow, pink, maybe. Yeah, I like how it echoes those there. Right, and then let's die cut some elements out of here. So we've got flip-flops. I'll grab my dies. Sunglasses, cherries, flip-flops, a pineapple, a flower. Most of what we've got, unfortunately, is pink strawberry slush, so we might have to just do a little bit extra of something else to bring in some more colours. Right, and we've got the little flower. Right, let's grab my plates. I'll put as many on one go as we can. I'm going to die cut this flower because even though it's not a full flower, I don't think it matters. I thought that was there, but obviously not. Now this is what takes the time. That's not the flower, that's why. That's the sun. Get the right die. Always helps. Turny. There we go. That's like that. Grab some washi tape. Stick that down. Oh, it's going to be like the last washi tape I had. And keep breaking. That's the problem with washi tape when it becomes a certain age. There we go. It doesn't want to play ball anymore. And these are just some real old washi tapes that I've got. Just take some of the sticky off. Stick that down. Now I do find washi tape doesn't like sticking to washi tape very well, unfortunately. So I'm not going to take the sticky off that. Cherries, we'll have those. With it being on washi tape, it won't hurt that I haven't took some of the sticky off. It's just when it's on card or paper, because it can rip it. Line that one up there. You can have a little tiny flower on there, because the flowers are always sweet little infills. And you get so much of this washi tape. Not this one, this one. I don't know if I'll ever use it all. I mean, it's gorgeous and I love it, but there's just that much of it. I forget exactly how much you get. 3.5 meters. That's a lot of washi tape. Right, there we go. Let's die cut this. Make room. Hopefully they'll all stay in place. So move that to one side. Right, let's remove what we want of this, or what we may want. They all seem to have stayed in place better this time. Okay, right. So we've got a flower here, which we'll have. I'll put that down there. That won't interfere with anything else. And if I cut that off, so we can try and fit as many on there as possible. That's rubbish. Rubbish. Obviously, because this has got washi tape on, it won't go into my recycling bin. It'll go into the normal bin. I've got some flowers on there, which I want, and some flowers on here. That's no good. I don't want half a set of glasses. Right, so flip flops. There, and another little flower. Use that one. Just line that up. There we are. All right, pop those over there out the way. We don't lose those. And we shall. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hope you've had a good week. Sorry, I missed both your lives this week. I lost track of time, to be honest, both days. But I will watch on the catch up. Right, so I just want a couple more little flowers just in case, which I may as well do while I've got it out. I've done 2 yellows, so we'll have a strawberry slush, all good. Lots of Ellie cuddles. Oh, excellent. Nothing better. Oops. Petal pink, and then I'll do that light lemon lolly, and that will do. No, it's crushed curry, isn't it? Not lemon lolly. It's just a softer. Well, that should do us. Gotta say, I'm feeling very discombobulated. Seems odd. Not crafting today. I think it's because I'm in not in crafty mode. I've sent my newsletter out today, so if you are on my newsletter list, that will be in your inbox. And if you are not, and you'd like to sign up, if you go to my website, lisasloft.co.uk, you'll see a sign up form on there. All right. Oh, excuse me. So we have our bits that we need. Hope you're all good. Oh, the weekend was amazing. Thank you. Yes, it was really good. At the beginning of this, if you go back and watch later, I shared the swaps and the things we made. But yeah, it was a lovely weekend. Fantastic company as always. But the hotel was fabulous. It was a real treat. Halsey put on a lovely event for us, so that was nice. Just waiting for my next one now. Now you always come back from an event, don't you, with your cup full of inspiration. And right, so I'm just going to stick these down. Now that I've got the first one, I'm not particularly going to worry where they go. I'm not getting them straight, they're just going down. Something like that. And that will go wonky as well. We're all on the wonk today. But yeah, it was lovely. Got to play with new product, which was nice. I mean, it's been years since I've been to Birmingham. Oh, worked out, it's been like 20 years since I went shopping around there. To think that it's like down the road is quite silly, really. But yeah, it's not the same place it used to be. Right, so we've got our images, but I think I'm going to add some more flowers out of here. The Bee My Valentine, we'll stamp some of those. I think those will be nice. I do like these images to fussy cut. Where's that one gone? There. Because we haven't done any stamping, and we really need to do stamping. Right, some pieces of scrap. Everything's a little bit small on there. So let's grab a new sheet of basic white. Just put that in half. And we can use that. And the other half I can make layers out of. Right. The blocks. And then a slightly smaller one for the flower heads. I'm going to use Lost Lagoon for the greenery stems. Just going to do a couple of each. I'll be fine. And then if we go, what colour? We go a strawberry slush and crushed curry for our flowers. Just do a couple of each of those. Get that clean. I was sorting out some paperwork and that this morning and realised that the hot foil class is available from today to stream. So that might be what I'm doing this evening after my live. Right. Cut these out. You going, Hayden? Okay, see you in a bit.
Are you done with your drink?
No, I've still got some tea, thank you. It's a problem when you're crafting, you don't drink your drinks, do you? I did make a cup of tea and I also filled my water just in case my tea went cold. Right, let's fussy cut these because unfortunately there's no dies for this set because it had the punch. I just thought that the images would go well together with a similar style. I just wanted a few more greenery bits. And something I'm terrible of is not mixing my sets. I've always been the same in lots of things in life. Not the best at mixing things. If that's in a set, that's what it goes with. Now you may see I've left the top of that. And I've done that so that I can glue my flower on top. It will be hidden. And that's fine. I have put a save the date out. I will be doing a mini album class for my latest mini album. I haven't worked out costings and everything yet, but it's the 3rd of October, which actually is World Card Making Day. But we're going to be making an album. It will be online, so it's available to all. And it'll be creating the construction of an album. and then you can decorate anyhow you want. But the PDF, what I thought I'd do is a PDF and live, which then can be downloaded. Which I think the way I'm going to do it is if you purchase 2 packs of paper that you'll need to create your album, then you get access to the class for free. It's I think that's going to be better than me doing kits. Everyone can use whichever paper they want and their own stash of cardstock. Last one of these. You can see that they don't take too long to cut. Yeah, it should be good. Well, I thought I'll put the date out there, plenty of notice, and then my aim is over the next week to get everything finalised and it up on my website. For people to book. At least doing it online as well. I can sit in the comfort of my house. Just have to kick everybody out that day. Which is why I chose a Saturday and not a Sunday. Be easier for everyone to make themselves scarce and what have you. Come on. That's that one. I did place a little order on Monday evening. As demonstrators, we've been able to do a pre-order for the upcoming catalogue. I did place a little order and I did order also some more of the foiling products because I'd only ordered one set of foils and one bundle. Well, I've ordered another set of foils and another bundle. There's lots more that I want, but the bank said no, unfortunately. But I had to wait and see how much money I'd got left after the weekend to what I could spend. I do try and set myself a budget. It usually gets thrown away and broken quite quickly. Right. So yeah, so that's supposed to be here next Monday. So I'm looking forward to that. Having some Christmassy stuff to play with or stroke for a while, as we do. There we go. Right. So let's bring this back in. And I'm kind of feeling some flip-flops. Maybe a couple of... I might just go floral with this one. In fact, I like just that stuck on there, but we won't just stick that one there. Now that we've cut these out, we will use some but yeah, all right, I'm liking that. So let's grab our glue dots. I'll roll a glue dot, pop it on our stem, and then we can pop our flower on there. So for this one, I'll just, still got some on there. Only took half that glue dot, that's handy. I'll use that one, that goes that way. And then these ones will pop the other way. Roll our glue dot. Just find these less messy than glue. Last one. Like I say, I probably won't use them all, but we've got them. They're there. Right. So I'm liking those like that. And then we could add a little bit of extra like so. That's quite cute. And then we've got these other little flowers that we can add around. Liking that. Right, let's pop our main flowers on. Dimensionals on the back of those. Pat the backs off those. All right. Pop that over there. Like so. That's cute down there. So let's grab our glue. Just add a little bit down there. Hayden's cooking and it smells gorgeous. I don't know what he's doing. It does smell beautiful. Let's just pop dimensional on there and a little bit of glue on the bottom leaf. Like that. Then I'm going to chop that off. there because it's way too long. I'll add a bit of glue on there. Pop that alongside. And then do we have another crushed curry? Thinking another crushed curry. I'm going to chop that off in the same place. Let's pop a bit of glue on that one too. Then I want to sort my sentiment. Let's get rid of the rubbish. For a sentiment, I just want something quite small. What we got in here? Be mine. I love you no matter what. Happy Val, you'll always be the one for me. I love you. You make my heart buzz. You know, I think I just want I love you without the rest. So let's grab a block for that. Doesn't matter if it's not all on the block. Find my piercing mat. And we will use, I think I'm going to use Secret C instead of black. And I just want to ink that I love you. You could mask off the rest of the words, but I think I can just about do it. Beautiful. Nice simple font as well to go with this. And then I'm just going to grab, oh, excuse me, banner punch. And I want it that way, don't I? Pickle. I'll just chop that off. Okay, that way. You've got a nice banner, and that fits lovely in there. Line it up. Punch that. Get rid of the rubbish. Put the way. That's a bit of rubbish. How cute is that? Love that. We can just have our sentiment. I'm going to pop mine underneath just there. And I am going to just lay it flat. Pop that down there. This would look really nice as a little note card. Right, and then I think if we add perhaps a couple of these little flowers, I'll just finish it, maybe. Three of those, and let's swap those two. Yeah, like that. Just turn them so the leaves are all slightly different. Right, card base. do like a nice white card base. And I think this deserves to be kept simple on white, so that all the colours and the interest comes from that. Pop that on there. Like so. And then let's grab a bit of bling. See what we've got. What shall we use? I've got the array of dots, or we could go, which I'm using lots of lately, for some sparkle, which wouldn't be a bad idea. It being I love you, it's nice to have a little bit of sparkle in there. Add some tiny bits in. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. So it's just the one card today. So sharing my goodies from the weekend. But yeah, hope you like that. So we've followed our sketch. Instead of my splattering, I've got my splattering of little flowers. I haven't put a bow on. I don't think it needed. I think it would have been too much. But yeah, we followed the basic layout of that. We've used some of the washi tape images from the Summer Happiness. And then we've also brought in the Bee My Valentine for some extra images of flowers, keeping it very floral, and the paper from the Ordinary Life, Beautiful Ordinary Life, which is one of my favourite papers, if not my favourite paper. Right, well, thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate it. If you are watching on the replay, don't forget, leave me a comment. I do go through and read all your comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe or give me a thumbs up. It really helps. I am trying to grow my YouTube subscribers. That would be really appreciated. So, right, I'm going to go. I'm going to download this, get a photo taken, get it onto YouTube, and I'm going to have something to eat. I don't know if you've heard. Oh, excuse me, but my tummy's been rumbling. It needs feeding. So, thank you very much for joining me. If you are around tonight, I shall be back at 7:30. Well, we'll be creating a scrapbook page, and I have an idea that I saw over the weekend. So, thanks very much. See you all then. Bye.